All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Frieren, episode 24. We in the dungeon.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's a problem.
that's a wee little problem.
Good luck with that one, Denkin. And company.
She's Frieren without her weaknesses. Regular Frieren, you could just be like, hey, here's a spell that lets you, lace your shoes, or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, with this one you can't do that.
No.
So I feel like their only hope here is that there will be some like upper mana cap that whoever made these copies is like, all right, I can like replicate the abilities of most of you, but like there gets that point.
Or we just get some really clever, 4v1 situations. I personally just want more multiple people on one fights in anime. So if we can manage that with mages in a way that will be engaging, this could be like one of the best fights we have in the show.
And because it's not actually killing off a character, you can have that same kind of level of lethality with the spells
and stakes
that we had
and everything
in the in the demon situation.
Yeah. So this is very, very fun to have here. And then meanwhile, we also get our cake and eat it with the slice and life stuff of having Fern, Frieren, and Senza
gallivanting through the funhouse.
Just going and doing this. So it's like, well, we got both.
Yep.
We got both.
And we get to This will be fun. I'm excited to see Denkin throw down in like a he's like, oh shit, I might be about to die here. All right, let's
Right.
Yeah.
But it would be fun to have a situation where the battle gets so big that they end up having to pull in other mages from other groups and
They need one person to like be bait and then like throw their golem down at the last second to save them from the like Frieren copy while the other ones use like the opportunity or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Nice.
Everyone back out the door slowly. We're fucked.
God, if the Frieren copy just kind of smiled, that'd be the creepiest thing.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Perfect replicas.
Oh, that is a very scary word.
Fiend. That's fun. They used Akuma as well.
All right.
Damn. Yeah.
Right.
Nice tie in there.
Just a tad more problematic. Okay, but what if they fight somebody else's copy? Yeah.
Fuck!
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah, let's just not
go all the way back out the dungeon, choose a different path, and just
keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
That's real bad. Hope you never run into mine.
Well, that's the problem they might have.
Mm-hmm.
あの複製体はどの程度まで完璧な私のコピーだと思う？
ユーベル、君ってさ、戦いの最中でも饒舌なタイプでしょ。黙ったら死んじゃうような。
よく観察してるね。
So therefore, not that perfect. Either
Right.
that or they're not capable of speech.
Mm-hmm.
物静かだ。
Yeah.
記憶や人格まではコピーしていないってことかな。
No.
いや、
Yeah.
多分喋れないだけだ。
Damn. Just like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice.
Hey, you know you.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Tell me more about you so I can copy
Yeah,
your
yeah.
ability. I was wondering. Yeah. Oh, like in a more absolute sense, not
Yeah.
are you sitting there, but
Right. Ooh. This could be part of her, you know, getting...
right. Yeah, all these little tests to see how he responds.
Shit!
Okay.
Okay, okay. Choreography. And you're done.
Oh, well.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
やっぱりベンも偽物だったんだ。
ユーベル、瀕死の僕が分身だと分かっていたんだな。なぜ死に急ぐような真似をした？
メガネ君が来てくれるとか。
And I learned a little bit more about you.
Right.
僕がそんなお人よしに見えたのか？
いや、全然。というか、そんなことどうでもいい。
What happened happened. Uh-huh.
Right.
Right.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna...
Yeah, that's a good way to guarantee it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
だいぶ最深部に近づいてると思うんだけどね。フリーレン様、あそこに階段があります。
Not yet, not yet.
フェルン、ちょっとマップ見せて。 このフロアは探索し尽くしたと思いますが。
Might be secret doors.
Okay.
この壁の奥に隠し部屋がある。
Ah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wait, how big a room are we talking? Oh boy.
Fuck.
That kind of skip as she's going up the stairs.
No. All right, we're 100%ing this dungeon. What is in here?
First chest is a mimic.
Ooh.
We're getting lower, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
本当に順調すぎるぐらい順調ですね。もしかしてこのまま合格してしまうのでは。かもしれないね。
Hey! So.
どうしたの？こんなところに集まって。
Hiding.
構造的にこの先の広間を越えれば迷宮の最深部だ。
それで？
あれが陣取ってもう半日になる。
Oh. Oh. That's fun.
面白くなってきた。ダンジョン攻略はこうでなくちゃ。
She's used to Elden Ring catacombs with easy bosses at the end. And she's like,
Exactly.
let me get some real action here.
相当な力を持っているみたいだね。
あの複製体を何とかしない限り最深部へたどり着けん。何か手立てはあるか？
そうだね。あれがもしも私を完全に再現したものだとしたら、弱点は生身の魔法使いと同じか。
Are we actually gonna...
格上の魔法使いを倒すとしたら高速魔法か精神操作魔法だ。
Fern, you know my weaknesses.
お前ならそれさえあればあれを倒せるはずだ。名刀で。
Hmm.
そういう小細工は得
Yeah, the new
意。
girl.
得意というほどではありませんが。では失礼して。
Okay, create like an illusory copy or something.
Oh!
She is playing Elden Ring.
Yep.
Assessing the capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Stop showing them what you can do.
This is my Frieren.
Yeah. Okay. So it might not even
Granted.
apply.
Yeah, yeah.
果たして複製体がそこまで
Yeah, what kind of anatomy we're working with here.
まだまだ情報が足りんな。
Perpetual pout.
さあのじゃが一級魔法使い全絶
Oh, right, because Sen's entered the Entered
I
the...
won't make anything more difficult. Like, I won't affect.
わしはともかくブライとドゥンスとはこのダンジョンの中ではまともに戦えん。
Okay, yeah, makes sense. You don't, not exactly the place for big elemental blasts. Kind of a bad idea when you're underground.
Yeah. So let's just leave.
That's just a crazy level of, like, mental capacity. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if she might have better insight for that.
というかそれが限界であろう。
どういうことだ
15
All this
seconds from
talking.
now, not 15 seconds in general.
Yeah. Now.
Okay. Gotcha. So if they use all their mana in a short amount of time,
Yeah.
okay, that might be enough to...
But we've only been up for...
And damn it, she has so much hair. Well, that didn't work.
なるほど。よくわかった。心がない。
Yeah.
心の働きを精密に模倣しているだけじゃ。
Fuck.
わしらでは。
And...
虎の意を借りるしかないの。武闘派連中のところまで全力で逃げろ。わしは潮時と言った通りもう帰る。痛いのはもう嫌じゃ。
Fuck, that was cool.
Those things are badass. Yeah, maybe. Might be a good idea.
I mean, there was that monster Frieren, you know? Hey, we're catching up with them. Okay, okay.
現状情報が少ないからね。心がないパターンも考えた方がいい。その場合は近く。
We'll have to fight it properly.
できるのか
さあ、わかんない。
This could be a really good way to show Frieren and Fern needing to, like, truly needing to work together.
Okay, this looks like proper, just mage on
Yeah.
mage combat. We just have a
Right.
cover thing and we're like, pew, 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 pew.
Damn it, this trench warfare is,
Yeah.
this is gonna last a while.
It's just efficient, you know? It's
Right.
the way a military mage
Exactly.
would fight. And just reform it a little bit and then...
Yeah. Right. But it's like, damn it, why do they have to be efficient
Right,
in their
right.
defense as well?
Yep, just wear down their cover. Yep. Good shit. Nice.
Hit the ceiling. Okay.
Just precise destruction of the environment.
Okay.
状況だろうとな。力技か。
I don't know if me punching her will help.
Fern, let's go.
もしかしたら私フリーレン様を殺せる
Yes!
Oh,
I had
shit.
a feeling she would have the key.
そうはい。じゃあ作戦を立てようか。
All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And I get the feeling this isn't going to be the comedic. Like, if they do, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be
but,
hilarious,
But I
yeah.
don't think it's going to be the, here's some cake, Miss Frieren. Ooh! Blam!
That'll be funny, but I think I think
no.
you're right. It's going to be something more along the lines of, I know what Frieren seems to favor. I've, been with her for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
And, all right.
Fern's going to kill Frieren.
Yeah. We got ourselves some mage fights. We got ourselves some more time spent with the side characters, which is good. We need more time to get closer and to connect with them.
Yes.
We kind of spent a lot of time on Adel's little, kind of explaining things, which is a little slow, but we ended up quickly getting back to Fern and Frieren's whole little misadventures with Sens. And I liked that they've continued that. There's that little bit of, time of them, eventually making their way to Denkin's party.
Right.
But, yeah.
And we know that Frieren is quite literally the final boss, or, well, not necessarily, but they're at the end of where they need to go, right? If they can get past Frieren, they should pass the test. Cool. That is very helpful for me. So it's because fighting Frieren, one, that's exciting, right?
Sure.
But also, how do you top that, right? So it's like, okay, yeah, there you go. If they do this, they win.
Right, and Fern being the one that's like, I actually been thinking here, and I've always wondered,
Yeah, what would happen,
Well, not really what would happen, but, what kind of things do I have to kind of prepare for with Frieren being who she is? And I've had to deal with her laziness, her inability to take care of herself, all this fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what her weakness is, or are.
And yet, I don't think she's talking about any of the ones that we are aware of, right?
Well, I think she could be. It could be things that are inspired by the fact that this has some elements of her personality and memories and stuff. That's the kind of things that would be a weakness. That's why Ubel's bit was so important, is that we saw the difference between having, the personality similarities that would lead to you being able to predict it, but still even then making most of your strategies useless unless you rely on somebody else who then is different.
Right.
Who's not going to be a direct mirror.
The Ubel land dynamic continues to be my new favorite among the side characters.
Yeah.
Just because of their whole odd couple dynamic and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's literally about trying to understand each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we have new characters be fun, is that, cool, we get to understand new dynamics and types of people and stuff, but
while at the same time having very different kinds of magic that and also while I'm invested in them, if some of them ended up dying, I'd be totally okay with it. Right? It's okay, but so we've got them, we've got their thing. I'm glad that was separated from the rest of what was going on, so that they could it didn't have to get busied with oh, now we have to deal with Sens or whatever. That's the other group,
Right.
But yeah, I feel like this will be a really good milestone for Fern to demonstrate what she's learned. And I want to say there was a comment that she did make at some point in the past of maybe when they were talking about the whole how the demon fight went down of if I couldn't beat you in a battle of attrition, but I could maybe do something jank given that,
or just cast fast enough. That's the other issue,
exactly.
Is that Fern's thing is just being able to just keep casting so quickly and precisely. Fern's thing is that in a lot of ways, she doesn't necessarily fight with efficiency. She sometimes just fights in a way that's okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to make me just win automatically. But it's Frieren could probably fight in a more boring way that would give her a longer chance, a higher chance to win in the long run, but it doesn't end the fight quickly. You know?
Well, right, because that's kind of the fun, big difference between the two, right? Frieren is a lot more patient, shall we say,
Right.
To put it in a positive light.
Yeah, it comes probably from the thousands of years of being spent being like, no, hold yourself back, restrain yourself, don't display yourself,
right?
Don't give yourself away. We need you to last all this time. So,
and yet she's totally fine with just being like, yeah, I'll stand here while you just point blank just do all your magic on me to see what works. And Fern's just like, no, stop that. Like, one, because she's my Frieren, and I might be a little bit, possessive and protective because she may be my master, but also
she's a dumbass.
She's a dumbass.
Right. I need to make sure.
I need to keep her safe.
I don't want your stranger hands all over her.
Right. But then also, and this wasn't said, so it might not actually be a part of it. But I like to think, because Fern is a lot more practically minded than Frieren.
A lot
it's
more.
the hang on now. Don't just let people test to see what would actually work on you.
Right.
You
Come
don't
on,
want them
Frieren.
to know that.
Like, don't you want to you're reminded that these are other mages and they're kind of vicious and
like you lived for 1,000 years by staying and hiding. So that doesn't necessarily mean you have better survival skills. In fact, your lack of survival skills have been put on display time and time again. You just don't have to worry about it because, you're you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, fun stuff that Frieren is like, ooh, getting to fight myself. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of excitement of like, oh, okay. But then the fun part of, all these other people are going to be here. While I would say Fern has plot armor out the wazoo here.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I don't give it to too many of the other characters. It could be pretty fun to have a Frieren the Slayer actually slay some mages here.
Yep. And I'm really glad as a result of that they don't have plot armor, that they left. That it's the Frieren copy did the one ability, and it's like, all right, we managed to avoid that, and now we just get out. We don't want to deal with this.
I love the classic TTRPG. We're on the other side of a door. The boss knows we're out here.
Yeah.
But because it's a boss, it doesn't care to come out here.
And also, it's got the tactical advantage, right? Like,
it
knows that we need to
got
get
the fog
past it.
wall, like, right there.
Exactly.
We could go and fight, Gale,
Everybody that went inside Homeward boned out and is like, okay.
right.
So, that was a thing.
The only reason I was able to Homeward bone is I was able to line of sight behind that pillar, but then, oh my gosh.
I will say the one other thing that, this continues to be a bit of, like pseudo comedy for me, in that Sense is saying I won't interfere with your test,
right?
And then her presence is interfering with the test, and not in a fully getting upset with her, but in that kind of Fern scolding Frieren kind of way.
And it's I'm not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything.
That's my copy.
Yeah, right. And then I got stabbed because you went in there with us. God damn it.
That's probably why Sen's picked this place. Is in some ways, I'm, sure that based on my personality, I won't go and actively hunt them. I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, exactly.
So my personality wouldn't.
I'll be fairly idle.
Right. Even when I would fight, I wouldn't probably shoot to kill. I would shoot to hit them in a specific area that would puncture something that wouldn't insta kill them. Because that was the part that maybe go wait, what? And I was like, oh right, Sense is a pacifist. Therefore, it wasn't through the eyes and in the brain and insta dead. It was a disabled you. You're done.
Yeah.
And it's oh, shit. Okay, I need medical attention.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out. And that kind of restraint, if you will, is fun to see being put on display in a visual sense, because there was no exposition given to us that was Sen's being merciful there.
No.
Because then, therefore, Frieren's personality, which has multiple layers to it, could come out here in different ways. There's Frieren, the I'm happy traveling through the dungeon.
I get the feeling.
And then there's Frieren who's I'm gonna fuck up some demons and just kill everybody. And then there's the Frieren who's how do I feel about time passing and the relationships and connections I've had? All three of those are very different sides of Frieren, and they're all potentially in this being.
Right, so not even the I'm going to bait the copy with like a tome or a piece of cake or whatever. Fern just goes up and starts savagely just insulting her and just tearing her apart.
Just being like, why the fuck didn't you pay attention to the fact that Himmel was absolutely in love with you? And then just the copy just single tear.
Yeah, single little mud tear. And then actual Frieren is like, I'm just gonna wait outside, while you do this.
And it just sits there and just pouts. And it's just
I didn't know you felt that way, Fern. And then afterwards it's like, I'm sorry, Frieren, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Head pats.
I would love, though, just a full-on awesome magic fight.
Oh, yeah.
I think that Fern being the one that's like, I have a key, I have something that can be done to do this here. We have numbers on this Frieren, so we should win. Like,
some of you may die.
Fern puts on the Farquaad crown of like, some of you might lose limbs, eyes.
You guys will be totally fine. Just make sure you use the golems at the right time. Like that would actually be truly terrifying. Is if they're needing to deal with Frieren, someone tries to use the golem to get away, and Frieren just obliterates it. Like,
I'm sure there's rules. Like this magic system has things that are put in place that are just like anti-magic. So it's just
sure, or some kind of like, because it's a localized, very temporary thing, it's able to be a lot more condensed and stronger than it would be over a long period of time or whatever.
But that would be fun to see rather quickly a couple of these folk. Particularly, I would say Richter. He feels like the most practical or pragmatic of everybody there. Denkin is a little bit, but Denkin also has like a very very serious motivation and stuff. So he's not, I would say, as pragmatic as someone who's just like, no, I'm someone that works here.
He has an outcome that he is going after throughout this whole experience that is not just pass the test.
Right. Well, I mean, it is. But
but like
it's beyond the test. So
right, exactly.
This is all a means to an end. So it'd be fun to see which of them dips first. And I would put my money on Richter dipping first because it's the, okay, I've done my usefulness, I'm out,
Right, like at most, the reason why I would see him not dipping is because he's like, cool, Frieren's here, her and Fern, whoever, he's going to go in there. I'm just going to sit out here and listen, and see what happens, right?
Yeah. And Denkin's whole thing of, I would have thrown my golem,
before now.
If this wasn't a test. So it's we can succeed here. It is possible. Let's just, wait.
No one's done it before, but we can.
Right. There's a difference between them having like a better advantage here because of who they're coming in with versus the nobody's cleared the dungeon. Well, there's a difference. There's a difference because it's everyone that came in here faced different people basically because they were copies. But you could also, and this is something that I'm kind of like surprised by, you could theoretically just, not encounter. You could just stealth. Like I feel like someone who's a mage that's really good with either illusions or stealth,
and that's why the one
feels like they could just, wiggle their way through all
the copy
these and
that
not
they
fight.
The copy that they specifically didn't show that would.
Well, that's what's terrifying, right?
Is don't show. Yeah, because if the illusion copy is here, you're toast.
Well, that's the scariest thing is that they might be even more problematic because they're deeper.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and that's where one of the things that I appreciate the story deciding not to do this for the sake of time and things like that. But what I was almost expecting to see when I realized that there was like copies and things like that is okay, so now you need to figure out where everybody is and where the copies are going to be to try and like navigate around them or avoid the worst ones. But we've simplified it to now there's the Frieren copy, we need to get past it. And then after that, we should be good. Hopefully, whatever created the copies isn't waiting past that as like a surprise second phase boss or whatever.
It should be. They were bringing up that in the bit with the other
they
Proctor.
Specifically named
They're talking
the demon.
about it being this water mirror fiend.
From,
fiend being, I guess,
past.
a substitute for demon or devil because they use the word Akuma. So I'm guessing that's what it is. But that's fun that thing could still be in the dungeon, and that's its own, kind of final boss. And Frieren is just like no. Actually, like Fern's got a really good like setup here, and it's gonna be like a 1 minute fight, you
right.
know, and then
I mean,
over.
just the shot of Frieren or Fern being just like, I may be able to kill Miss Frieren with like the deadpan like look in her eyes. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So, yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.